Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It's Thursday, which means it's food pantry day. I just got back in the truck from the first food pantry and always blessed to receive what we get, and always good stuff. So all right, yeah, it's 10 degrees outside. It's a heat wave. So yeah, I don't know about your part of the country or the world, but here for the past week, it's been sub-zero temperatures. I think the coldest we got, the real feel of 27 below zero, and the coldest actual temperature was like 8 below zero with the real feel of 27 below zero. It might have been colder, I could be wrong on that, but it was frigid. And today we're supposed to get up to, I think, 18 degrees. Oh my gosh. And starting Monday, we're going to hit the 30s, which is going to feel like a summer heat wave. And I'll be happy to see that, to melt all the packed snow off the roads. Driving here, because our snow was so wet and it got all packed on the roads, all the streets, and some of it has melted off, some of it hasn't, so it's uneven packed snow on the roads. Driving here felt like driving on a gravel road. So it was yeah, not so fun. But nonetheless, we are expecting better weather to start melting some of this stuff off. I'll be happy to see that. And I don't have to run a bunch of errands today. I'm just going to go to Pick and Save or Kroger right now, pick up a couple of staples, kitchen staples, potatoes, eggs, things like that. And I do have a couple of coupons to use. But yeah, I don't have to go to Walmart this week or the Dollar Tree, so we should be good. I just got to run to Pick and Save. And then later on, I'll be going to the second food pantry haul, or the second food pantry. So thank you for joining me in today, and thank you for your support. And let's move on with the day. All right, everyone. So I have the groceries and the food pantry haul in the house now. So I just filled up the bird feeder over here. I don't want to go get too close because they're eating. And this was the first day I was able to break off all the ice off of it. There was about 5 inches of snow packed or ice packed snow on there. And I could only put the food on top of that. But it's getting a little warmer out, 10 degrees. So I actually started just breaking it up, and I was able to put food in the bird feeder, and they could eat regularly now. Now it's been really beautiful because the snow has been frozen to the tree branches, and when like the cardinals and blue jays and even all the other birds perch on there, it was so beautiful. I wanted to come out and put the bird cam up because they just look beautiful. We've been getting goldfinches, and I wanted to put the bird cam up, but honestly, it sometimes um, prevents them from going to the feeder. And with this cold, I just wanted to make sure the birds could eat, so I did not put the bird cam up during this time, just so the birds can eat. So, but yeah, in a few days I'll put it up again. They are eating. I've been trying to feed them as much as I can, but they are eating. So yeah, right now you can't see it from here, but there's like goldfinches and sparrows in there right now. Dark-eyed juncos, the snowbirds, they're lingering on the ground by the bench there. I don't know if you could see that layer of snow. It's ice packed. Yeah, that's on top of the bench, and then I put the food on top of there. So, but the birds have been so beautiful. But I just want to let them eat without distracting them with a camera, and sometimes they don't like that. So it's just respect for wildlife and letting them eat when they can. All right, so I'm going to head in the house now, and we'll see you with whatever we're having for lunch. All right, everyone. So for lunch, we just had summer sausage sandwiches, and Glenn uses rolls for his. I just put mine on white sandwich bread. But for Glenn, I also got him some radish and green onions and green olives from the store. So he had what a couple of each. So I just sliced up his radishes and cut his green onions, threw some green olives on there. And I always show you Glenn's plate more so because it's always more colorful than mine. Mine is usually just plain sandwich bread with potato chips. So that was our lunch for this Thursday afternoon. And I think we're going to do the food pantry haul now. All right, everyone. So here is our morning food pantry haul. So let's go over it. And then in a voiceover, I will give you the monetary value and what plans are, what I'm thinking of doing with some of this. Some of it obviously is going to go in the cabinet for a stock up, but yeah, we'll see what happens with this. All right, so start off, we got 2 pounds of ground beef. Now, last week they didn't have ground beef, so I was very happy to see it this week. And 2 pounds of ground beef, and I'm hoping we get another one in the afternoon pantry, so that would give us 3 pounds of ground beef for today. So for two people, this is going to be at least four. That's one, two, yeah, 4 meals. And if we get another one later on, that'll be 6 meals for two people. So, but as of right now, 4 meals for two people on the ground beef, and we'll see what we do with it. Okay, over here for the non-food item, we got a couple things here. 1 bar of Dove soap. I love Dove. So, yeah, I was so happy to see that there. And then a bottle of Suave shampoo. I do like Suave shampoo over like VO5 or anything like that, but I'll use pretty much any shampoo. Um, Now this lotion, this is from Brompton and Langley, and it's frosted cranberry. So a little funny story. I went to go smell this, and I shoved it too far, and I shoved it up my nose. So Leah, the lady that works there, said, "Well, now you got to take it." So obviously I was going to take it anyway. But yeah, I just shoved that lotion up my nose. It does have a good smell, so at least it has a good smell. All right, so we got I think this is a pound, that might be a pound of pinto beans. So what I think, this is, I think the second pack we got like this, or third pack even. What I think I'm going to do with these is just make it all, and then refry them and kind of do some meal prepping. I'm going to make a bunch of either bean burritos or bean and cheese tacos, and then freeze them so that they're ready to have whenever I want them. So that's an idea for that. Kind of do some meal prepping. And then we got a can of Blue Diamond lightly salted low sodium almonds. And a can or a box of Townhouse light and buttery original crackers. Those taste somewhat like Ritz crackers, but actually I think these have a slightly more buttery taste and a little softer. So, all right, and we got this bag of fruit rings, and we got 2 small cans. One is a small can of tuna or chicken. Now we have a really good stock up of these bigger cans of chicken, and then we have this little can of tuna. So when we get little cans like this, I'm just going to be honest with you. We actually give them to outside cats that come around here. We have this particular one that comes every night to. She knows where the food is. I don't know if it's a she or he, but the cat knows where I put the food for her, and she comes every night to look for it. I'm just going to call it a she. But it's a white cat, and it's got kind of like orange patches on it. So we just call her Patches. But we do have a soft heart for animals, and in the brutal winters, we give them a hand by putting some food out for them. So yeah, we, like I said, we have a really good stock up of big cans of white chicken. So when we get these small cans like this, um, we I don't usually give them to our cats. Sometimes I do, but they're spoiled already, so we like to feed the outside cats and make sure they got some food to eat. So that's what I'm doing with those. Not everyone might agree with that, but that's what I'm doing. So, all right, we got a family size bag of Idahoan buttery homestyle mashed potatoes. We've used this a couple times this week, so that kind of makes up for that and gives us a little stock back. And we have a good stock on those as well. We got a 1 pound bag of linguine. Now, I've never had linguine before, so I'll be looking up some recipes. From what I read, they're just like flat, so a little thicker or a little bigger than spaghetti. But yeah, I'll be looking up some recipes for that. And we got a carton, 32 ounce, so a 2-pound carton of organic chicken broth. So that's pretty good. And then we got a can of mixed vegetables. And this is a bigger can. This is a 24 ounce, 1 pound, 2 ounces of pasta sauce. Can of tomato soup. Now, some of these I did like the tomato soup. I did switch out. Remember, we are allowed to switch out some of our stuff that's already in the box. So a lot of this was in the box already that I didn't switch out. But there was a can of Progresso chicken noodle soup. We're not fans of Progresso, so I switched it out for something I know we'll use, which is tomato soup. And got a can of corn. And I switched out a can of crushed pineapples for pineapple chunks. I'm not sure why the lighting is going in and out, so I apologize for that. My phone is pretty much on the brink of breaking down, and I took it's cracked and everything. I took tape off of it. I taped it and then I peeled it off the other day and glass came off, so I might be needing to get another phone, and this phone is important because it's what I use to record on my videos. All right, so anyway, yeah, I switched out crushed pineapples for pineapple chunks. All right, so again, you'll get the monetary value, and I've already given you an idea of what I'm going to do with this. I'm meal prepping, and some of this is just going to be for stock up, and again, 4 meals with that 2 pounds of ground beef. So, all right, everyone, so in the next set of pictures, I'm going to put the prices of all these foods. Now, some of these are basically taken from the websites of these stores. Some items I don't have the particular brand, so I just did a comparable price to a close brand to it. And like the ground beef, I did $85.15. I don't know this specific brand, so just keep that in mind. At the end of the photos, I'll give you a total amount of monetary value for this haul alone. And then tomorrow, you'll get the second food pantry haul with the same thing. So keep in mind, this is give or take between $1 and $5 on the final monetary value. So at the end of tomorrow's video with the second food pantry haul, you'll get the total between the two food pantries in monetary value. And you'll also get the meal plan for this upcoming week. And I will do a tutorial on how to download free meal plans like I have. A couple of you have asked about them, so I'll do that, include it in tomorrow's meal video with the second food pantry haul. So here is your set of prices, and at the end, it'll be a total for this food pantry alone.